guys, it's Dr. Sammy Pryor, and today we're going to talk about victim blaming. And the reason is because some of you will be victims of domestic violence or other crimes or things of bad nature that happen to you. And because I have many videos on it on my channel, and some of you will be coming because you read my book, which will come out next year, and that's going to be on repetition cycles or repetition compulsion. So of abuse, right? It will be a good book on how to break these repetition compulsions. So anyways, victim blaming, I just had it on my heart to talk about it because just this weekend I had an event of victim blaming, and wow, it hurt me so much because this was someone that has, knows me and is supposed to love me and has even seen what I've been through, So that was so painful, so hurtful. And the reason why is because I'm dealing with legal abuse or legislation abuse, and I'm dealing with financial abuse. And still, even to this day, some cyber stalking. So, I've had 2 protection orders. It's been rough. So to be blamed for my situation is just hard. And so we're going to talk about victim blaming. And I'm sorry for any of you that have been victim blamed coming out of a domestic violence situation or coming out of rape or any other kind of crime against you. So, victim blaming refers to the practice of questioning what a victim could have done differently in order to prevent a crime from happening, thus implying the fault of the crime lies with the victim rather than the perpetrator. Okay? And this can happen in any type of crime, but it's very common in rape, sexual assaults, domestic violence, yes. And people want to know what the victim did to cause the crime. And the main reason they do it is because this idea that bad things, don't happen to good people is perpetuated. And that's just not true. Many good people have bad things that happen to them. So you got to get that idea out of your head. We live in a world that has a lot of hate, crime, racism, all, sexism, ageism, a lot of just hate, and crimes are just happening all over the place. And many victims have no clue it's going to happen to them, no plan to be, in that situation. I never planned to be in a domestic violence situation, never planned that. So they can do this subtly or overtly. They might hear someone talking about a crime and they might say, well, I would have been more careful in that situation, or that would have never happened to me. That is blaming the victim on some level, even though it could be unintentional. And it happens with rape victims. They'll say, well, you were drinking, and because you were drinking, you just got raped. Nobody should be raped, period. Drunk or not drunk, that's just decency, not to take advantage of someone sexually. So don't blame people for those sorts of things. And basically, when people victim blame, it's very common in the United States because in the United States, many people believe that we control our own destiny, and so victims, they could control what happened to them, and they will stigmatize the victims, and it's very hurtful. So guys, if you are a victim and you have been victim blamed, I am so sorry. It is traumatic being a victim and then having someone victim blame you. It does, it has been shown to make you feel attacked again, and this can lead to increased depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress, right? And yes, I will say, we're 4 days after this event happened. I'm still very on edge, very on edge, because I don't know how this is gonna affect me. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm gonna be snapped at again, what's gonna happen. So guys, just know that you are not responsible for what happened to you. Yes, and when you're a victim, I am so sorry. The world has just got some bad players in it, and you did nothing to cause it. Nobody can physically or sexually or financially harm another unless they have the bad intent and want to do that. So the onus is on the person with the bad intent. Okay, guys, not you. And the ways you can combat it is just try to put the people that are blaming you as a victim, you can try to tell them that was hurtful, please don't do that again. But a lot of people's biases you can't control. You can't change their heart and their thinking on a situation. So you can leave the situation, you can try to make peace with the situation, and the Bible does talk about people who are slanderers, people who are scoffers. You can put them away. That's in Proverbs. You can put them away. So that means you can leave them. You don't have to be around them. And try to find yourself supportive people. Counselor. You can reach out to me. I can, be a support to you. So tell me in the comments below if any of you have ever experienced victim blaming, and I am so sorry. I just wish every one of you the best, and I love you guys, and have a good rest of your day. Okay, bye. I'm sorry once again.